Welcome to Bullwinkle Wednesday, Little Rock's only comedy show. Don't look into that. Definitely the only comedy show ever that emphasizes storytelling, and we always have a theme. This month the theme is professionalism. So get ready to hear just a lot of work stories, probably, which is fine. Work stories are pretty good, so it should be all right. All right, now
war stories or
work stories. Yeah, so now that you're so totally sold on the idea, let's get the first comic up here. Put it together for the tallest man alive, Lucas Smith, everybody.
We were surrounded on the beaches of Normandy. What's going on, Preserve Moose? Make some noise, guys. It's a fun time. It's going to be a good show. It is kind of an ironic theme. Like, the Preserved Moose doing a show about professionalism is like Zane Lovelady doing a show about professionalism. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to say. Like, I got into comedy to avoid professionalism. That's the whole thing. Actually, I've been doing comedy for 5 years now, and I'm very happy to say that 3 days ago marked my last day at the Target in Conway. Yeah, now I work at the Target on University. Yeah, I do work retail because dreams take time. And I did have to drug test for that job, but the lady conducting the test was really condescending. She was like, "Sir, you have to fill the cup 6 fluid ounces. Do you understand?" I was like, "Yes, I understand." And guys, I really thought I had it, but it turns out 6 fluid ounces is a lot of semen. So, yeah. Test it? They don't drink the cum, Lena. Huh? The second cup passed. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it's not the worst job I've had. I used to answer phones all day. That sucked. I was so depressed, which is why they eventually let me go from the suicide prevention hotline. Can't have me picking up. Like, I think I'm gonna kill myself. You too? Let's compare methods. Yeah, actually on my way to work recently, I was in a car accident. This is not a joke. Don't worry, everyone was fine. But getting out of the car, this kid crashed into me, and I could tell he was terrified because I was in my work, uniform, red shirt, name tag, everything. So not only had he pissed off a giant, but he pissed off a giant that clearly had nothing to lose. It's like, oh shit, he's gonna kill me. No, I'm okay though. Things are getting better. It really sucks that in adult life you only learn about insurance after you almost die. Like, I learned so much about it. Like, I've been dealing with insurance companies so much, I've just had hold music stuck in my head. Maybe you guys recognize this one. It's a banger. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, everybody. Da, 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 da. That really struck a chord. Wow. Yeah, I do love comedy. This is my favorite thing ever. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a rough year for comedy though. Like, we lost some of the greats. One of my personal favorites, Gilbert Gottfried, passed away. Yeah. So hell just got a lot louder. He's down there like, which one's my room? It's too hot. Am I here because of my career choice or the whole Jew thing? Yeah, but comedy does mean a lot to me. That's why I've started doing this thing where I'll wear something that has sentimental value to me on stage. Like, this belt belongs to my dead grandfather. I'm starting to think that it was not worth all that digging. In the closet, he was cremated. Yeah, the only thing he's wearing is a Folgers can. Yeah, that was his favorite coffee, Folgers. But it was also Grandma's favorite, and she had dementia, so that didn't end well. Now, who left a perfectly good can of Folgers above the fireplace? The best part of waking up is Grandpa in your cup! Even though I do have a job, I'm really broke right now. I'm eating a lot of what people call struggle food because you have to struggle to call it food. Like, I eat SpaghettiOs, the saddest food on the planet. You know SpaghettiOs are bad because their slogan is, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. It's like they're predicting your reaction to the taste. Like, hey, what do I have in the pantry? Let me check. Uh-oh! SpaghettiOs! The expression "uh-oh, SpaghettiOs" is the best thing to come from the invention of SpaghettiOs. It's just fun to say. Like, you make a little mistake, you're like, "uh-oh, SpaghettiOs." Yeah, it's just a good time. When really, you should only say that when you make a huge mistake. Because if you're an adult who has to eat SpaghettiOs, you fucked up in a colossal way. So that's when you say it, like when your wife catches you in bed with her sister. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Yeah, you can't afford a rent, mortgage, and sashimi. That's not how that works. What else could you say? Like when you bankrupt your company by laundering all the money. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. They have those in commissary, right? When else could you say it? When you drop out of college to pursue stand-up comedy. Uh-oh. Dad was right. Yeah, thanks. I am trying to eat better, like lose some weight, because I may have the stature of a Greek god, but without clothing, I look more like Greek yogurt. Yeah. Have you guys just all heard that one, probably? If you've known me that long. Yeah. I know, it's in my paid set, because I'm a professional! I do this shit for real! My name's Lucas Smith, give it up for your host, Ian Redford!
The most professional one I've met so far, but we've still got a lot of comics tonight. Coming up next is somebody who is on the very low end of professionalism when it at least comes to this kind of thing. I'm sure he's professional in other areas of his life. Put it together for Johno Banks, everybody.
All right. Hello, class. I'll be your substitute comedian for the night. I am in no way professional. I've been doing this for a whole 5.5 times. So I'm in amateur status, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to have the class participate a little bit in tonight's comedy show. So I'm going to say a phrase. I'm going to say the first part, and y'all say the last word. I'm going to say, I call bullshit. I say, I call. You say, bullshit. That bullshit was bullshit. I call bullshit. Thank you. Okay. And the reason why we're going to say this phrase tonight is because when I think of professionalism, I think of one unifying thing that Americans can really get behind. We just had an election that is just ugly and awful, and let's put that behind us. Let's come together as a nation. And I think we can all do this one thing. We can all accept the fact that we're all professional bullshit artists as Americans. I'll give you an example, because that was not enthusiastic whatsoever. So clearly I might need to explain a little bit. So what I mean by professional bullshit artists, as Americans, we all need to embrace it, right? So if we all just accept it and say, okay, I'm a bullshit artist, we can really join hands across the country and love one another. The first example I'm going to give you is the founding document of our country, July 4th, 1776, page 1, paragraph 2, sentence 1. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, says a bunch of slave owners. Okay, I call bullshit. Thank you. I call bullshit on that. That's bullshit. We're gonna have that as our founding document. Okay, whatever. So fast forward a few years. Let's go to the 1960s. It's a lot of years. I feel like we skipped a whole lot of bullshit. Intentional. A lot of bullshit. So we get to the 1960s, and as a country, we come together, we make posters that we put up in dentist's office and high school counselor's office that says, "Save the whales." Remember that poster? Save the whales. Save planet Earth. Bunch of fucking hippies. And then we had a gas shortage. And everybody's like, fuck, I gotta send my kid via foot to the grocery store to give me cigarettes and liquor. I call bullshit. We gave up on Save the Whales pretty quickly. Another example. Remember when we canceled straws? We all drank out of plastic straws and just freely just fucking toss them, going, I've had 9 straws today. Fuck it. Oh my God, all these straws. And they're like, no, you need to buy a metal straw. A metal straw? And it comes with a little brush? Yeah, that worked all of like 3 times before I had like a fucking high school chemistry thing going on in the middle of that straw, and you're just like, oh Jesus, it tastes like fucking butthole. Metal straws didn't last long. So we canceled that out pretty quickly. I call bullshit. I call bullshit on canceling straws. Bunch of crap. I see a lot of y'all eating some fucking to-go food. I know who the straw users are in here. All right. So the next thing that you can call that we all can get behind is we all bullshit ourselves. And here's an example of how I bullshit myself about 2 weeks ago. I was on my break, and I was like, I think I'll go pee and get a sandwich and get a drink. And so I hurry up and I get all my stuff together, and I've got 3 little dogs at home. I've got 3 little Boston Terriers. And I go to pee, and I notice the one boy dog we have comes in, and he's staring at me. And I'm peeing, and he's staring at me, and I kind of did this, just in case reincarnation is real. Some poor Indian taxi cab driver's soul is stuck in my dog's body, and he has to watch me pee for the rest of his life. That poor dog. Anyway, that's how I bullshit myself. Maybe you do it in other ways. I don't know. And so, sometimes you can bullshit someone that you're with intimately in a very awkward situation. When I was young, I say young, late teens, maybe early 20s, I'm not sure. 20s are a little bit of a blur. But I was with a girl, and we were doing things, and we were getting to a point where, like, enough dry humping had taken place. And so it was like, all right, so we got to get beyond this point. Let's take it to another level. And so we're having a good time. We're being, we're really getting into it, hot and heavy. And then she farts.
Not fart.
And I just kind of let it go because it was like, okay, if I just pretend that nothing happened, she's not embarrassed, it's a natural thing that may have happened, it was an accident. Maybe she was nervous, maybe I was nervous, maybe I was pushing on her belly. I don't know. Whatever.
With your belly.
With my belly. And that's a lot of belly going on, let me tell you. If you had seen her, you would know. So I just try to let it just, forget about that. Pun intended. And then So I'm like, okay, so I'm not gonna say anything. She's not gonna say anything. Okay, we'll just, once I have a boner, it's time to go. I'm sorry, but I gotta finish. So we'll just forget about that. And so we're getting back into it again, and then she farts the second time. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fart on me twice. Shame on me. So I immediately said, I call bullshit. I called bullshit, so I came on her stomach and then rolled over and fell asleep. Yeah.
Johno Banks, everybody. That's at least the first belly cum story I've heard in a couple days. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, since we're being professional, can somebody get me a beer? That'd be amazing. Topo Chico would be perfect. All right, yeah. Yeah, look, I call it beer to make myself feel better, okay? I'm the professional. All right. Hey, yeah, put it together for your bartender, everybody. All right. So, coming up next is the reason for the season. The second most professional guy I know. Zane Lovelady, everybody.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I love the topic. It gives me a chance to try it out for once. I'm so glad. Could someone get the GM of the Looney Bin to watch this set? I'm doing it this time. I'm being professional. Watch this. Book me at your club, asshole. Yeah, if you could, someone tell him about it. Send him a link or something. Jesus Christ. I am in a much better mood this month. Yes. Yeah. Oh, everyone's excited. Good. Yeah, I got a new girlfriend. Yeah. She actually is an OnlyFans creator. Yeah. So she's You said, what's her handle? I'm not going to start becoming one of my girlfriend's ads, all right? That's not what we're doing up here. I'm not a fucking pawn. Yeah, clearly I'm not supporting her. I am proud. When are you going to sign up, Jason? How about that, buddy? What are we doing here? You fucking stand back there, yell at me in your... It is your backyard. I can't get too angry. I really can't. He is... Oh, everyone's hilarious tonight. Okay, fantastic. All right. Look at that. Okay. Yes. Yeah, an OnlyFans creator. So, she's a professional whore. See, you guys, and some people do get upset when I say that, but she gets upset when I call her anything else. I'll be like, hey, what's up, ho? She's like, with the hard R, thank you very much. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. The girl I dated before this wouldn't take her shirt off during sex. Yeah. Which, here's the thing. I don't have a problem with you not being confident in your body. But fat guy in swimming pool rules for sex? You'll only get wet with your shirt on? I don't want to do that. And what was I supposed to do, man? Fall in love with that girl? Marry her? I have a progressive eye disorder. So what was going to happen, dude? Just one day I finally lose all of my vision. And then she's like, it's time. I don't want to do that, man. That sounds terrible. So yeah, my girlfriend back then wouldn't show me her titties. I don't care that my girlfriend now shows everyone her titties. Doesn't matter to me at all, right? Come on, we shouldn't be upset. I gotta get used to some things, like she has sugar daddies. A sugar daddy? I try not to think of them as her sugar daddy. I try to think of them as our sugar father. But he likes my sister so much more than me. He's still paying for those movie tickets, and I don't wanna. So, appreciate him. Can't be too mad. Yeah, man. All right, I do want to talk about it a little bit. Professionalism. Some of the reason maybe that this topic exists is because I said some controversial things last month on the Moose stage. Yeah, all right, good. Some of you guys remember. I do. I was sober. Yeah, man. I want to say that I am sorry. I am sorry that it was not funny. That is, I was very upset about that. It does suck. I want you to know, Jason, that I don't give a fuck how you run this show for the rest of the time. And I definitely would not address it from the stage. If I actually had a problem with how you ran the Moose, I would go right behind Ian's back and tell it to your face. I would, I promise. But I don't. I have no issues with it. I really don't. I just, I was in a bad mood and kind of hangry. So anyways, sorry you were all subjected to that. But professionalism, come on, what the fuck are we doing here? Are you fucking kidding me? Professionalism? We talking about practice, bitch. We talking about practice. Ain't nobody getting paid for this shit in here. Professionalism. You know what Dave Chappelle once said? I get paid for the attempt, and I'm not getting paid. So no, you're right, sometimes no attempt. God damn it. Okay, all right, man. Thank you guys for coming to the Moose. Keep doing it, man. How about for Jason Tedford, Ian, all of them? We're doing it.
Thank you, Zane. Honestly, to come back right after a pretty hearty bomb and try again is honestly pretty professional. Better luck next time, bud. Just had to get in one last little jab. Hey, coming up next, an old-time friend of the Moose, but somebody we have not seen in a very long time. And honestly, I don't. Oh, no, there she is. Cheers, Hobby, everybody.
Hello. Professionalism. I don't even want to attempt at spelling that. I didn't do well in the spelling bee in school. I'm not going to do any better now. You don't practice it, every day, you're just going to lose it. I think I am part of the reason people have meetings at work on, what not to do. Because I've had jobs where you have to, you get there at 8, you leave at 5, you have an hour lunch, and you get the shitty insurance, and you got all the dumb rules, and oh my God, I swear to God, y'all. I hate being professional. It is the absolute worst thing to me ever. I like to get high, I like to be weird, I like to dance around. I don't wear a bra. You have to be, wear a bra to be professional sometimes, I guess. And you really, another thing to do to be professional is not flip off the security cameras and say, fuck these motherfuckers. I have done that. It is on someone's security camera at their work, and every time I drive by them, I still do this, okay? I still flip them off, so still not professional 4 years later. The job I have now, I've been doing it for about a year. I'm a barista. I make little, lattes every day. I do little cute designs and shit.
Where?
It's called Speakeasy Cafe in Bryant. Y'all should hit me up. People on Facebook. But we're open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 1. I'm being professional. Somebody tell my boss I'm late every day, so let me tone it back down a little bit. He does barbecue too, okay? So, okay, all right, I'm done with that. But my favorite thing about my job that I have now is like I'll take people their lattes and I'll walk away and I'm here, oh, it's so cute or it's so pretty. That's my favorite thing. I'm like a little coffee fairy. And the weirdest thing though, being a barista now, I don't drink coffee. Like, it is not for me. I'm a crackhead by nature. I do not need the help by any means. I promise you. You can ask my coworkers, balls to the walls, just about 6 hours a day. I've had some other jobs, like food service jobs is where I like to be because you don't have to be professional. You can be an asshole sometimes. That's pretty much my favorite thing. If they had one of those restaurants local where you could just be like, hey, here's your fucking shit, eat this and get the fuck out. Oh my God. My soul would be so happy, you know, like talk to people how I really want to talk to them. I hate masking. I hate fucking masking, y'all. Like, for real. Like, you come to the Moose and this is it. Like, this is the real us. We're high, we're drunk. You know, we're a little weird. It's fine. Right, you know. This is it. This is the place to be, you know. Fuck professionalism. I love it. I love the hype people. But yeah, the hype people.
Go back to that.
Like the people that are always woo woo, the cheering.
Oh, I thought you meant the heights.
No, fuck the heights people.
Yeah. Fuck you, Lucas, you height person. I am anti-height, 5'3". But my attitude is as tall as Lucas is, so if you know me, you know me. I'm like those chihuahuas. You don't want to fuck with me, I promise you that. I look nice and sweet, and that's for a reason. Okay, that's really all I have on professionalism, because I'm not very professional.
Okay.
Come on, Ian. Come on back. We'll take it on to somebody else.
Thank you, Kristal. I mean, shit, fucking cheers. God damn it. Cheers. I had Kristal in my brain because she's up next, but I'm not going to introduce her yet. Put it together for cheers, everybody. Cheers, everybody. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, shut the fuck up. And like I honestly choose my jobs based on how unprofessional I think I'm going to be able to be at them and still keep the job and do well.
You're doing great.
Like thank you. Like the last job I had for like 7 fucking years, and I did the job, but beyond that, like I was such an asshole. But everybody liked me. It was like straddling that line between being like a likable asshole, you know. So like people didn't really mind working with me, and I still, you know, made money anyway. But now I have another kind of job, which is like that, but even more, because like I'm a bartender, so like I'm expected to talk to people all the time. It's like the job. Yeah, you give people drinks, but also like you chat them up, you keep them drinking, you have a good time, you know. Like the other day, well, not the other day. When I first started this job, like it was like my second night there, and we started getting busy, and I found myself getting caught up in a conversation I was having with one of my customers. And like somebody else came back and started making drinks for their own tables, like one of the servers and shit. And I was just like, oh shit, oh no, my bad. And they were like, oh no, you're literally doing your job. Like this is for me. Go make your money. And I'm like, oh, sick. Like this is amazing. I get paid to just bullshit like all the time. It's pretty great. That wasn't even a callback. I just like the word. Yeah. I don't know how professional it would be to say where I'm bartending, but. If you have to know, it rhymes with sure schmom schmaus. I'm bartending at your mom's house. Yeah. Anyway, that was a very underwhelming punchline. I bartended at a bar.
Totally trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
Googling it.
It's Big Whiskey if you ever want to come by and hang out.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Anyway. Moving on.
Are we all gonna plug
Let's not plug our jobs. Let's not do that. I don't want. That felt weird. I don't want to do that. But yeah, come give me your fucking money, big listeners. Anyway, moving on. The next comedian. Put it together for an old friend of the Moose, Kristal Cook, everybody.
5'3" is tall to me. Hey guys, professionalism. I will not be talking about my job because, like, it's not in food service, it's a job. I'll get fired.
Oh, you got a real.
But I did come from the food industry. I was a GM for Western Sizzlin' and Flipson stores, and I got tired of working 80 hours a week, so I switched over to software sales and had total culture shock. Not the professionalism part, but just like stupid ass white men. What the fuck? Oh my god, they're so bad. So my favorite part, or I guess my least favorite part, is when like white guys walk into a room and they're all feeling good. They're important, got their suits on. They're like, ugh! They've been pumped up with their bros in the parking lot. They walk in, they introduce themselves, they start their sales pitch, and they want to talk about how they're a family man. What does that mean? Y'all know either? Like what? So have you ever heard a woman be like, "Oh, I'm Kristal Cook. I work for blah 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 blah. I'm a family woman." So to be a family man, you had a family and then you didn't abandon them? And that's what you lead with? That's how you identify yourself? You're like, yo, I'm Brad, I'm a family man. I didn't abandon no one. Not once. And they're like, oh, good job. Man, Brad's really nice, you know? And that's the only other time I can even, like, picture there's a point to it. I've seen men talk to women in a professional setting and be like, oh, I'm a family man, which means, like, don't try to fuck me. And we're like, no one was. You know, like, what? So, yeah, also, I could go the rest of my life without ever hearing, like, what is it? Oh, living the dream. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, so I want to work out a couple of bits from a set I'm working on, and it's not going to really make sense, but the individual jokes are going to be fine. So guys, who is excited about Sarah Huckabee Sanders? Dude.
Her father.
Isn't it fun to uphold the patriarchy when it only benefits you? That's fun. That's good. That's good stuff. A lot of people are upset that she won. I mean, obviously, because she sucks. And it didn't. People were really upset that she wouldn't campaign in Arkansas. I mean, she obviously didn't have to. But she didn't campaign here. She wouldn't debate Chris Jones. But I'm kind of on Sarah's side about this. Because, like, after you're a part of an insurrection, like, how boring is a town hall? Like, if you want fucking Sarah Huckabee Sanders to show up, cage match. And she gets to fight gay teenagers. She would be here so quick. She would be like, what? I get to, like, punch gay babies? Fuck yeah, I've been training my whole life for this moment. Show up. We don't have to play any music. We just play, like, the national anthem and, like, some racial slurs, and she'll be ready to go. Like, she'll be so pumped up. I'm talking about Sarah, ragging on her quite a bit. And I really try to support women as just like a blanket thing, because I feel like the more we support each other, the more opportunities we give each other, the higher we all go, right? But some people, like, make it so hard. Like, I want to so bad. So, like, let's talk about Rachel Evan Wood for a minute. Because my husband loves her movies, and I think she's a great actress. But she's like, did y'all know that Marilyn Manson's not a good guy? I would be more surprised if he didn't beat and rape you. Like, who else heard in middle school that he removed 3 ribs to suck his own dick? Right? Like, is she the only bitch in the world who didn't hear that rumor? I was in 7th grade being like, he's a bad, disgusting dude. Like, what a pervert. I didn't own a TV then, and I knew about that. All right, guys, he's knocking me off. Thank y'all very much. Oh, one more minute? I got one more joke. All right, let's do this. All right. Louis C.K. All right. I'm on his side, though. He literally got up and told everybody that he was jerking off in front of women. And then women were like, can you believe he jerked off in front of me? I'm like, no, he told us first. Like, he told on himself, and then, okay, y'all didn't like that joke. I'm gonna keep going. All right, let's move on to Hillary, guys. I'm still not over Hillary losing. And we live in Arkansas, so everybody hears, oh, Hillary is a murderer and she's killed people, blah, blah. And my argument is that makes her more qualified to be president. Obviously, like, you think none of these presidents aren't killing people with drones? Like, literally, even Obama, best president of our lifetime, killed a fuck ton of people. Right? So, anyways, that's my set. Y'all didn't love that one either. I'm filling it out. Okay, thanks, guys.
Kristal Cook, everybody. The first one to talk about professional politicians. I just wanted to say real quick. Hey, everybody. Hey. Thanks, Jason. Just wanted to say that Kristal reminded me of something about my life. I once got 3 of my own ribs removed, so that I too could suck Marilyn Manson's dick better. That was just a thing that I chose for myself. It's a lifestyle choice, though. I'm not going to impose it on anybody else. Anyway, moving on. Coming up next is probably simultaneously the most and least professional person I know. Like, I've seen him do his job, and he does it well, but, like, he's also just, like, if you know who I'm talking about, you know what I mean. My best friend and yours, Grant Moritz, everybody.
What up, what up? Oh, gosh. Speaking of Sarah Huckabee, also, I love following somebody that has the same haircut and glasses as me. Props. Oh, sweater? Yeah. Is that green? I couldn't really... Okay, wow. What are the odds?
You look good.
You too. But speaking of Sarah Huckabee Sanders, I got invited to the Elks Lodge the other week. It's just a whole experience if you ever have been there. It's a cult, basically. But where the fez is, it's wild. This lady was sitting there at the bar, and she goes, I lost my virginity to a guy that cheated on me with Sarah Huckabee Sanders. And then she goes, fuck that bitch! And that really is the only reason I voted. Like, honest to God, I was like, that is powerful. like that, Sarah Huckabee Sanders attacked her specifically, and that's got to be a hard life. Oh gosh. She won, yeah. Yeah, she is governor-elect, which is, if you call, turnout. So I, contrary to popular belief, I am a professional outside of comedy. I have, fun fact about me, I have a computer engineering degree. So I'm trying to brag. It's not working. But I'm a professional. I work corporate IT for a company a security company with a big like blue stop sign, basically. If you know what that is. And I'm corporate IT there, the only one in the state of Arkansas. I talk to people and they get on the phone and they're like, "You're from Arkansas?" And they're making fun of me and I'm like, "Yes, I am here in a regular place, just like everywhere else." And then they shut up pretty quickly and talk to me like a normal person. But I get to talk to people from all over the world. I talk to people from India and South America. It's wild. But the dumbest motherfuckers are the people that are in your face, right? I get to do IT for this. I'm the only one at the branch here in Little Rock. And so you get these dumb motherfuckers that come up and I hand him an iPhone and he looks at it, looks back at me, looks at his iPhone, looks at me and goes, "I don't know what to do with it." Like, how do you talk to that? I don't know what you mean. You just swipe. Like, it's not that hard. Whatever. He never figured it out. He was gone pretty quickly. But it's interesting. It's cool because I get to do like chili cook-offs at work, and it's really cool. It's really neat. They just gather everybody around and they make you buy your own chili ingredients to bring up to work and let everybody else eat it. Super dope. I love it. And they also give out a prize for best and worst. And so I have to always every year attempt to get worst. So this year I brought it happened like last week, so this is fresh. I brought 2 cans of Hormel chili. And just left them in the can right there next to all these crock pots. This is super. I got a picture of it. Everybody. And then the HR comes out there and they're like, "You gotta microwave that." So I had to go nuke some fucking chili out of a can and put it in a bowl next to all these crock pots. And the worst fucking part is I came in second to last place. I know! I'm still pissed about this. I mean, Hormel chili's pretty good. I didn't think it was that good, though. No. Yeah, so apparently they make this thing called food-grade dog food. Human-grade dog food. And so that won last place, which I respect. Because I ate it. And they told me afterwards. So I was like, well, who's getting last place over mine? Like, all right. So I'm a professional. Is that 1 minute? Holy cow. I'm a professional. I don't have much. One time in college, I attempted to shit in every bathroom on UALR campus. No, see, here's the deal. Everywhere in the campus part, definitely took a shit there, watch out. But the issue arises when you get to the dorms. I had to have a fun talk with the Dean of Housing. No, I swear to God, I followed this RA around during room inspections. And it's like, I wouldn't test your toilet. 2 months of that? No, somebody's telling on me. That's 100% true. I'm a professional. That's my time. So, thank you.
Grant Moritz, everybody. Doesn't he just look like the kind of guy that would think that work chili cook-offs are neat? Yeah, we love him. We love him. Coming up next, everybody, is another very old friend of the Moose, Ben Malone.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there? Yeah, good to be here. Man. This is funny. Like, professionalism is somebody's idea of a joke, man. Like, because this is when are any of us here professionals? I'm not. I mean, you're professional. Am I? No, I'm really. I never worn a tie at work in my life. You know, like. I had an office job once, and all anybody talked about, where do you want to go for lunch? Applebee's, that sounds great. Oh, please, I hated it, man. Stupid. Applebee's is not good food. No, don't go to Applebee's on your lunch break. I mean, if you work somewhere where everybody's like, go to Applebee's, no, you should quit. That's terrible. Or Chili's, same difference. Man, okay, that's I don't know. Where do you work? Where do you eat for lunch? Never mind. No. I'm sorry. I was thinking on the way up here it's going really good or really bad because I'm very high right now. But no, that's another fucked up part about professionalism, man. Like I always thought, like I always thought that was funny. Like, professional comedian is an oxymoron, you know, because if you think about it, you know, it's the only job where, you know, it's okay, it's accepted, but it's also required, you know, to be fucked up, you know, right? I'm very, okay. I thought that'd be get a better laugh than it did because, I mean, yeah, we're all fucked up. Yeah, go on with your jokes, boy. Yeah, it's like joke. Yeah, boy. I mean, I'm not a boy. You know what the fuck. Anyway. Hey, boy. All right. No, stupid. But yeah, I have run into like not so professional people, you know, or like people who work for establishments. You know, one of them you might have heard of is called Lindsay Management. Yeah, they fuck Lindsay Management. One of the first times I moved in my own apartment, and this was after I had graduated college, you know, and like they put me in the wrong apartment. Like when I moved in, right? And so I'd already paid, so I paid the electric, you know, the deposit, and you know, and they had to change my deposit. They had to change my electricity over to the new apartment. And I was like, well, I just assumed they were gonna pay me back for the transfer fee, you know. So I went to the office one day, hey, can you go pay me back this money, you know, that I'm out because you put me in the wrong apartment? And they said no. And just like expected me to go away, you know, like. So this is what I did as a professional. This is how I took out my anger. They had a big bowl of Lifesavers mints. So I walked over and grabbed 2 big old handfuls of Lifesavers mints and walked out. It's like, fuck you motherfuckers. This is how I'm getting my money back. I'm gonna come back every day and take all your Lifesavers, bitch. Yeah, that's how I got my revenge that day. Yeah. Hey, I don't know my next story. Oh, yeah, but yeah, professionalism, man. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'm not even good at job interviews. Yeah, because if I'm in a job interview, the guy asks me, you know, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I mean, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing in 5 minutes. You know, like I could puke right now. I mean, that's how bad. Because, like, you know, I'd be so nervous. I'd have to get really drunk before I go to the job interview. And I mean, you could do that, I guess, depending on where you work. You know, if you're, you know, maybe if you're going to a bar, you know, have an interview. Never mind, I don't know. Why would you? Fuck it. I don't know where I was going. No, had another. Oh yeah. Another question you always get is like, do you have any experience with 3D printers? I said no, but any printer could be a 3D printer if you know origami. That's sometimes I feel like I'm doing. Thanks, Lena May. I feel like she's a professional lapper. Like, she's like yes, or like, I feel like I'm, yeah, it's for you, Lena May, and everybody else here, by the way. It's like, yeah. Anyway, I was gonna go, fuck, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I did go to, like I said, I did go to college. Oh, did I get a knock? Oh, right on, 1 minute. Oh, fuck. I did go to college, and I think now it was a waste of time because for 4 years I studied genealogy, but I still can't grant wishes. I have one more company I gotta complain about, and that's wait, who was? Oh yeah, it was it was not the Days. Yeah, it was Days Inn. Up in Bentonville, it was and they suck too because they lied to me and said, I booked this room, right? I was going to see Run the Jewels in Bentonville, right? So I booked a room at the Days Inn by Wyndham, and I was like, I saw the room, they were like, it was so disgusting. They had cigarette. I'm over my time. Bye.
A true professional, Ben Malone, everybody. So I'm actually pretty good at job interviews, and I say that with the utmost hubris because I deserve it. But so like one of the times I was applying for a job, and I actually I put on my resume like under the special skills section that I had 100% beat all of Super Mario 64 on all four files of the cartridge. Yeah. Which was totally true, by the way. But I threw that on the resume, and in the interview, the guy who was interviewing me, the owner, thought that was so funny that he hired me because he thought it'd be a cool guy to work with. And so I got that job. And that was the one that I held down for 7 years because, like, I eventually learned that dude was way less professional than me. So awesome gig. It was pretty great. I could fuck up a lot, and he would still be worse than me. Like, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I know. You're good. Like, we all suck here. Have your job, you know." Anyway.
He's my boss too. Can't confirm.
Yeah, no. He's a great guy. We love him. Anyway, that kind of. I'm going to go to the next thing that I'm going to say. Moving on to the next comedian. Alexi Barrientos, everybody.
I like Ian's advice is if you want to be professional or look professional in your job, just work for someone that is less professional. Like, just like in my case, I'm going to have to work for an ex-convict. I'm gonna have to find someone very unprofessional to match that. I work with Cheris. Yeah. Her lattes taste like shit, but they're great. They're great. She said a lot of stuff. The only true thing she said is that she's late to work. She's late to work all the time. But we still like her. Okay. Kristal, where's Kristal? I like that you talk about white dudes. Like I don't know. Like I like thinking of what is my favorite like white dude thing they do. You know, the thing that caught my attention is when they're gonna order food because it's like that they're mad. It's like, dude, it's just a menu. Like, why are you so upset? What is happening? Okay, whatever. Professional. I feel weird being asked for professionalism by Ian. He's wearing dirty Vans. Like, we're both... Like, I don't look professional already. Like, I'm wearing sweatpants. And I knew what the theme was. Like... I just didn't give a fuck. What?
That's why I came stoned.
Oh yeah. I thought you were always stoned. Yeah. Good enough for Ian, always stoned. Oh man, a lot of things have happened. You guys were at the the fight at the fair? Yeah, it's like the $2 night at the fair. There was a fight. I was like, that's what you get for going on low income night. That's what happens. That's it is gonna happen if you pay $2.
Welfare.
There we go. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, Lucas. I saw a new Black Panther movie. Anybody? No? Wakanda Forever. Oh, so good. The whole thing, I don't know if you guys saw the trailer, but it's black people against Latinos. That's the movie. It's black people against Latinos. And it's fucking racist, dude. Because the Latinos, to get somewhere, they gotta swim. Like, what is this fucking reference? And also, like, it's so cute because Wakandans, they close the wall shield. I was like, no. It's funny because Wakandans, they have the wall shield, It's because they've never dealt with Latinos. That's why they think it's gonna work. They think we're just gonna close the shield, we'll be fine. They don't know that we can go through anything. What if you get house arrest after you kill someone? That would be awkward. Right? If you get house arrest after you kill someone. Your mom is like, okay, everyone come down to dinner. Except for Brian. He's gonna eat in his fucking room.
You don't have to stay in your room, buddy.
What?
You don't have to stay in your room, buddy. You'd have to stay in the house. House arrest.
But they don't want to hang out with him.
Yeah. They just don't want to hang out with him because he's a murderer.
Yeah. I mean, you still live with your family.
You still live with your family.
He does have a family, I'm sorry. Hey, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, all of you. Second language. Fucking give me a break. Fucking assholes. I hate being a dude. Why we get all our products are 3-in-1? Why? Like I bought this like shampoo thing that it was 3-in-1 the other day, and I was like thinking about it, I was like, okay, 3-in-1. Shampoo, body wash. What's the third one? Conditioner. Oh! Fuck! What is... Wait, wait, what's conditioner? What's conditioner? Oh. Fuck. Okay, see, I'm learning new things in English today with you guys. It's great to come see work new shit here. I'm 30. I'm getting old because I'm coming here too much. No, just kidding. Why everything gives me a hangover, guys? Everything. This place does. You don't even have to drink to get a hangover now. After 30, dude. It's like I'm at work and I'm just like, ugh. My boss is like, did you get drunk last night? I was like, no, I just had 5 chicken wings. And it was 11 p.m. That's all it took. Okay, fuck you guys, I'm out of here. Fuck this shit.
Alexi is right about one thing. You're all fucking assholes and fuck all of y'all. But I love you. I love you. And we all put it together for Alexi, everybody. All right. Yeah, shut the fuck up. All right. Okay. All right, your time's up. Moving on. Zane, you're going. Zane, fuck. Vance, you're going up later. Shut up. All right. Coming up very next, as in right now, is the professional laugher in the room. Lena May Matheny,
I can't even do that professionally. Shit. I'm lower. I don't even know what I was gonna. Oh, I do know what I was gonna say. Okay. So, Alexi, this is what I'm gonna say. Okay, so Alexi went to the bathroom earlier, and I came in behind. Listen, no, it's fine. It's funny. It's okay. You're not. No, you're fine. Okay, so he went to the bathroom, and then I came up next, and I was like, he's taking a long time. I have to get in because what if they start? I have to get in. And so I did the double knock. Just, I'm here. I might also need to do what you're doing. Knock, knock. And so I knocked, and then he was like, oh, just 1 second. And I was like, okay. So he washed his hands. And I was so glad he did, because once I went in, I was like, yes, you had to wash your hands. You just shit in here, but then I was like, it's normal for someone to shit somewhere because people shit. It's normal. It's normal. But like I knew it because it melts me in my nose. And I was like, shit. Yeah, it was a good one. Good for you.
I didn't want to leave.
But then I was like, you know what? He just came in here with his fucking beautiful girlfriend. And I was like, he doesn't shit in their house. He can't tell her that he shits like that. She can't know that he almost made a grown 40-year-old woman pass out. She can't know that yet. She doesn't know him that well. She cannot know him that well to know that right now.
She knows now.
A year from now, you can smell that and still love him. But you will, because he's fabulous. You're fabulous. Alexi, you're fabulous. I'm sorry I told people about your stinky poo-poo. But it was, and it was funny. It was funny. It made me laugh to go in to go pee on stinky poo-poo smell. Okay, so I almost didn't go up tonight. Because I'm having a really bad. I'm drinking a Coke tonight, so you know I'm not drunk. That's how you know. I'm drinking a Coke. I have not. Shh. Don't tell them how many white wines I've had. Don't tell them. Jesus! I have a Coca-Cola on stage, ma'am.
The glass never got empty, so just one.
Just one. Oh. You're so smart. Okay. No, so I was having a bad mental health month. Like, seriously bad mental health month. My brother died this month. I had to tell his 3 children he died because no one else could. Like, it's a heavy fucking month for me. It really is. And I almost was like, I can't go up and be funny in front of people when it's a bad shitting month, right?
Right.
But you can. And you know who are professionals? People that deal with people like me that got court-ordered to a mental health facility. That's what happened to me. I did some weird shit. And then tried to kill myself. Tried to kill myself. And so they were like, there was a police officer that was like, she's going to Living Hope in Texarkana. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess, because you won't let me leave with my mama. So I went. Okay, so listen, I'm going to tell you this story. It's kind of sad. It's kind of funny. It's both, and you can enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy what I'm fixing to say. All right, so I was 19 years old. I had been doing all kinds of things because my stepdad just died of lung cancer, and my mom checked out, and I had to take care of my sister. Bunch of bullshit. So I went to college on a scholarship to Lyon College. All paid. Fucking A. I'm smart. Yes. Anyway, so I went there, but then when I didn't have to take care of anybody, when I didn't have to take care of anybody else but me, I went nuts. And so this bitch in the same hall as me pissed me off. So you know what I did? I broke up a coconut into like jagged pieces, and then I flipped them under her door. So when she woke up in the morning, she would step at broken coconut pieces and be like, "What the fuck?" Yes, I did that, and it was so funny. And she talked about it to everyone, and I was like, "I did that." She's such a fuck. I don't like her. So I did that. No, it's bad. It's bad that I did. It is part of the reason I went to the institution. That's naughty. That's naughty, everyone. You can't do that. Oh, no. It's not a good thing to do. It's not nice. 1 minute. Well, I did that. And I loved it. Loved every minute of it. But I was also, okay, so I had started going to psychiatrist because I knew that there was probably something wrong with me. It's probably. And, oh my, no, listen. I will find what I was fixing to say in just a second.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, so it was really crazy. I did that, and then I tried to kill myself, and I with like slits and shit, like it was nuts. And so they told me you have to go to the mentalist. You have to go to the mental health facility. And do the thing. So I went there, but I realized while I was there is that I'm not in any way the most mental person in the world, and that I should just count my blessings. Yes, thank you. So I went in there. My roommate had schizophrenia, and she thought I was her sister, Lena. Lena is my name. So, like, she was like, "Oh, that's Lena, my sister." And I was her roommate, so she would come and stand over me while I was asleep. And she would just be breathing heavy as I was sleeping, and I would wake up because I would feel someone breathing on me, and it was my roommate. And when I would be like, "Ah!" she would be like, "Hi." Like, not hi. She said, "Hi, hi, hi." She kept saying hi, and it was that she thought I was her sister. That's nuts. But also, it was the most enlightening experience because I was like, I've only once checked myself in a mental institution since then. Only once. And then so in the day room, you could play checkers with people. And I played checkers with a person that had checked herself in because she was, what is it called? Multiple personalities. So she, right, yes. She couldn't hardly move, but was still moving through 3 personalities that she was like, fuck. And so she checked herself in. 1 second. So she checked herself in, but I played checkers with her, and it was fun because every other turn was a different person, and it was fun. It was like, "Hey," that's what I said. I was like, "Hey." They were different genders, they were different people. It was fun. It was fun to play checkers with that person. But then what happened was a boy, an 18-year-old boy he had lots of abuse in his life, and he was dealing, and we had talked, and I had made him feel better or whatever. But then it was quiet time, and he wasn't quiet in his mind, and he wasn't. So he ran and jumped on me while I was standing in lines for crackers and cheese. I was like, I want some crackers and cheese. They're serving it. So I stood in line for it. He came and jumped on me like a monkey. Grabbed me around the waist. He jumped real high. He got up to here. He was on my hips around me, and he grabbed onto me, and then he bit my shoulder really hard. And he said, I want to fuck you like an animal. Just like that. On my shoulder. And I said, no! No! You can't! No! And then the people came and got him off me, put him in a straight jacket, and shot him with Thorazine. And I was like, oh, damn. And I was like, oh, damn. I know I'm not so crazy. I need to not come here for at least 10 years. I'm good till then.
Lena May, everybody. So, since we're trauma bonding, I just want to tell y'all one last story before the final comic comes up tonight. But this is easily at least tied for the most unprofessional thing I've ever done at work. I've also fucked somebody in the bathroom, but I don't know how bad that is. Whatever. Anyway, but this is a more interesting story. It did, yeah. After I was done in that. Sorry. Anyway. So this is one morning where I worked in a little tiny fucking restaurant, and there was literally just two of us in there. It was so early. It was me and the cook. And the cook came out of the kitchen up to the front. And here's what happened in my mind. He came up to me and he was like, hey, you got a dick? And of course I'm like, yeah. So he's like, all right, let me see it. So I'm like, okay. So I called his bluff and was like, here you go. He's like, I said Bic, give me a fucking lighter. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. No, I thought he was just calling my bluff, you know. It was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, you know. My favorite part of that story though, is that the owner thought it was fucking hilarious. That's why I still work there. Because the owner has a sense of humor, honestly. All right, we only got one more person for you guys tonight. I want you to sit tight and listen to probably a pretty alright funny guy. Yeah. Yeah, probably pretty alright. I don't know. I wanted to build it up and then let you down. Coming up next, Dustin Vance, everybody.
Yes! I'm also TikTok live at this very moment. So, on the off chance you're watching, tap that screen, share that video. Let's get them likes going, guys. Come on, there's a chance you're on there. User 4532787. Tap that screen, baby. Let's do it. So first off, I just want to say I wrote this set tonight just as I was sitting here, and I'm off. I think it's pretty good, and I am awfully drunk, and I thought, hey, this is how people get drug problems. That's it. I figured it out. So that's just a little observation to get us started with. Kristal Cook looks like if a librarian settled into a lifelong career and was secretly a lesbian, but was never gonna come out. She captured that vibe. She captured it. And there was another observation here on Alexi, and I wrote it down, and then I read it back to myself, and I was like, shit, dude, that's racist as hell. You cannot say that. You cannot say that. And then I finished a whole nother drink. And so, like, honestly, guys, real deal, real talk. Alexi is like an immigrant that made it into the cool kids club and pulled a girl with an accent. Like, I don't... No? Yeah, I mean, shit. All right, well, I thought that would have gone better. Yeah, thank you, Alexi. That was just for you, all right? A lot of people that came over from Chile didn't get it so good, okay?
Exactly.
Man. Screw y'all, all right? They don't like a whole lot of cursing on your TikTok lives, so I'm not going to do it. Screw y'all. Grant got up here and he was talking about he was like corporate IT, and like, of course, like it would be the IT dude that brought 2 cans of chili unopened. I don't know what y'all know about me as far as day job stuff, but I do IT stuff. I've done IT stuff since I was 18 years old. Like, I graduated high school in like April or whenever kids graduate high school, and then I started a job at Axiom in Conway. Yeah, when I was 18 years old. I was running phone wire and setting up new hire telephone privileges and stuff like that, and working in corporate America. I was 18 years old doing that stuff. But I'm going to start this story in 1999. Okay, 1999, I was 18 years old. I had frosted tips. I was regularly meeting people from the internet. And I had visible tattoos. That was not okay in 1999. The frosted tips were pretty cool. Other than that, everybody else was like, shit, man, are you... Anyways, I got the corporate job, all right? I am a 19-year-old kid. I'm giving corporate presentations to people that are making 6 figures. I remember one time I literally sat through a Dale Carnegie course. Yeah, if you're laughing, you're kind of old. You're kind of old, is all I'm going to say. Dale Carnegie was one of those, those we've actually talked about it earlier in the show, those signs that people would hang up the wall that were like, sharpen the saw, soar with the eagles, and they had an eagle flying, like that corporate BS. Yeah, that was Dale Carnegie, okay? And there was a class that you could take, and you got a free day planner, right? And on the first class of it, this HR guy's teaching it. And he's like, okay, guys, all right now, I want everybody to take their binder, and I want you to fill in a date 1 month from now, and I want you to say, contact John Williams and say how much you enjoyed this class. And if you do not do that in 1 month, I'll know this was a waste of not only your time, but my time. Yeah. Shit, I'm sorry. Listen. I get it. Listen. No. Listen. I tried to walk out on this stage like I walked out on that appointment. I never called him. I think about that all the time. I was like, man, I did. I wonder how many other people in the class called him. I bet not many. Fuck Dale Carnegie. All right? That's it. But I was a 19-year-old kid, and I was doing those real deal like corporate America presentation stuff that was big in the late 90s, the 2000s, and what was weird for me is that like I was still the same dude then that I am now, right? I was smoking a lot of weed, okay? And it wasn't cool to show up at corporate America high as fuck, all right? And I would do all the things that high people at work would do, you know? I would walk in and like not know how much to laugh at something that was happening, you know? I wouldn't be quite sure at it. I was messing things up like that constantly. But as I got older, things got a little older, have you guys ever seen the movie Tommy Boy? Yeah. You know how like the dad was like the owner of the company, you know, and gave dumbass Tommy Boy was like blundering in like, oh, just checking the specs on the rotary gauge. Yeah. My dad was in high leadership at Axiom. Yeah, the place I worked. Turns out, I was doing a real shitty job at all the things I was doing. The presentations, the wire pulling, the setting up people's phones, and the video conferencing systems that I've built my career on as a human adult. All of it. Dad was saving my job left and right just because they couldn't fire the boss's kid. And I didn't realize it at the time. I was like, man, I've made it on my own merit. That's pretty cool. I did it. Frosted tips, obvious drug problem. Visible tattoos, shit, I did it. Wearing Crocs when they were barely even invented, man, this is great. Pleated khakis were the style of the time, so I had that going for me as well. So I've been professional for a long time is what I'm saying, but I haven't been good at it, okay? But I thought I was. I don't... It's funny because like you never want to be professional in the thing. Like for me, like the things I am professional in, I don't want to be at all. You know, I'm professional at binge drinking tonight. That ain't no good. I'm professional at being sad, I promise you that. Yeah. I'd give you about 10 minutes of high energy, then after that, sad clown routine setting in. That ain't good, you know? I'd be professional at being mad, good at that. That's no good. You never... The things that you could be professional in are never the things you want to be professional in, even if that thing is like corporate America, whatever it is. Anyways, that is the end of my professionalism bit, skit, whatever. I do have some more things that I want to talk about, though, so it's just the end of that portion. I sense there's some other burnouts in the room. Who's watching like animal shows at all?
Lion King.
Goddamn, Lion King. I don't mean animated movies with animals in them. I mean like documentaries of living animals on the planet that we're all on. Not the one that you're on, obviously, but the one that we're on. Just one person in the back. Cool. The rest of you know what animals are, though, I'm pretty sure. It's like, I watched a lot of those animal shows when I was a kid. Like, they would wheel that big TV into the schoolroom, and you would watch, like, a Wild America or a National Geographic about whatever. And now when you watch them, the shows are the same. It's just the camera angles are different. That's it. Like, when the lion will still get the gazelle, but now... like you can see the reflection of its family in its dying eye. Like that's it. That's all they're doing. It's not fair. It's dumb. Like they get too big. They get too big on like all the animal the animal accomplishments. It's stupid. Like they'll cut to a whale shark and be like, or like a whale, and they'll just be like, this beautiful creature has swum over 5,000 miles. It was through water, so there was no hills at all. It was flat literally the entire way, and he had nothing else to do. So, okay, all right, tone it down, blue whales, all right?
Fuck the whales.
Fuck the whales. Earlier somebody said save the whales. Fuck the whales. Or, as Nelson in The Simpsons said, nuke the whales. Nuke the whales. But, here's the weird thing about whales, though. Like, they are a water creature, but they have to breathe. But everything that they have to do is underwater. Like, their whole life is holding their damn breath. They're just like, hey, man, you want to go get something to eat? Oh, me too, for sure. Let's go. It's no good, man. It's dumb. Like, even when they're sleeping, they still have to come to the surface and breathe. The next morning, they're just like, hey, man, how'd you sleep? How'd you sleep? Oh, not good. I was up breathing all night. They can't even use the CPAP machine. They got nowhere to plug it in. Right. That's why their songs are so sad. They're just like, boo, I can't breathe. That's stupid. It's stupid. And then the last one is the cheetah, man. Like the cheetahs, that's classic animal show. The cheetah, what's the one thing how fast can a cheetah run? Yell it out.
75 miles an hour.
That's right, between 60 and 75 miles an hour. Jesus, guys. It's 70 miles an hour. We learned it when we were 10, and guess what? It hadn't changed. It's the same. The cheetah's been doing nothing in the off season, is what I'm saying, okay? It's been, for me, like fucking 20 years, and a cheetah's done nothing in the off season? Actually, 30 years, yeah. Cheetah's done nothing. Here's the deal. When I was 10 years old, a human man could run 24 and a half miles an hour. What the actual Guinness World Book of Records and Olympics. But in that same time when I was 10, a cheetah could run 70 miles an hour. Now that I'm 26. Now that I'm 42, a human man can run almost 27 and a half miles an hour. That is true. That's a fact. What I'm saying is that when the dude is filming the cheetahs for the animal show, like at one point that cheetah's gonna take off, that camera's gonna be like, no, you don't. You get this? Get around in front of him. I'm joking. By that time, all the animals will be dead. I'm joking about that. That's it. Guys, that is my time. My name is Dustin Vance. If you're still on TikTok, tap that screen. Follow me at standupvance.com. Thank you.
Dustin Vance, everybody. Yeah. Representing for his generation on TikTok. Let's go. Yeah. We need more heroes like you out there, man. All right. I hope you guys had a great time. This has been The Moose. This has also been Bullwinkle Wednesday. I hope you guys come back next time. I believe the topic for the next show is going to be trauma bonding. I've decided. Yeah. I know you can. Yeah. All right, thanks again, everybody, and don't go anywhere. The stream is going to end. I'm going to say more words. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching, everybody on the internet.